is amazing.
What's poppin', Guardians? Today we're going to be checking out Stay Frosty, the new dawning 2022 pulse rifle. It's really unique because it's not only coming out with Desperado, but it is one of the first lightweight frames to have Desperado. I did get a very nice particular roll, not perfect because I think I would like Killing Wind instead of Encore, but the reworked Encore honestly will be fitting for the situation because these lightweight pulse rifles really lack on range. The meta right now is DMT and nothing but DMT, and if you're not using DMT, you're throwing. So we need a pulse rifle to really compete with stuff like that. In addition, your secondary needs to be something very strong, so I choose Duality as it also did get a really nice buff, becoming a precision frame. I'll also be showing off the different armor pieces. You really don't need anything in particular. I always advise if you're a controller user, use more targeting mods. If you're a M&K user, then you're going to be using unflinching mods. I use just the standard and tired and true loadout of Striker. However, I do prefer spike nades as I'm waiting the impending doom of storm nades. Now, more importantly too, I do change up the loadout later on and I'll be showing it off later. But for now, let's look at the rolls for Stay Frosty. Again, Desperado is very nice. I think Kill Clip might be the better play. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of people are really teetering back and forth. Encore is what I have as well, but I most importantly want Arrowhead Break and high cal rounds, as that's going to be very beneficial to a lot of gunfight duels with this pulse rifle. You're going to want to get perfect recoil direction, that way your shots stay as center as possible, and high cal rounds to flinch your opponent. We're going to be looking at a couple tips on situations that are going to be used best for this. Again, spike nades is really good. Do not sleep on it, especially if you're a Striker Titan. If you're going to be losing out on your storm grenade, I don't like using the word crutch, but it also is, you know, it's strong. It's stupid strong. We start ramping up with our build later on, but you start seeing that you can easily hit 4 crits if you're in between gunfights if you're wanting to ensure that kill. Desperado, of course, one of the first clips of Desperado. I don't use it right here yet, but I will be using it up and coming shortly. I did also how to jump between comp and between quick play, because quick play, when you're at high elo, it sucks. It's rough. I hate it. It's not great. But comp freelance honestly is a lot more chill, and you know, you're playing with a lot of great team members, a lot of great enemies, so there's a lot of precise fights that you have to go through, a lot of calculations in your head. Right here we're able to see that I'm out of ammo, so I switch quickly to my Duality and finish them off in the air with a nice slug shot. That's the important part. You're gonna always want to pair and cover all of your ranges: long range, short range, meter range. This pulse rifle covers definitely medium range, but not long range, so you're gonna want something to really ensure that your close range is really good. Desperado came in clutch right there and ensured that I won that gunfight, and I believe I'll be turning up over here to be able to continue on the streak. It is again comp, so you know the game's gonna be a little bit more slow, but in quick play, trust me, it's the same thing. It's, you know, not much beneficial, not much different, and again, Duality really put in a lot of work.
One opponent standing.
Now we're moving on to the stasis version. So I figured, hey, Stay Frosty is a stasis weapon. What does Titan, which I was currently playing, again, I'm a flex player, so I can play whatever. What does stasis really benefit from in Titan? Dust nades, cryoclasm, and most importantly, diamond lance. The first clip in the beginning of the video really showed off that, hey, diamond lance can come in clutch a lot of the time. So you definitely want to be able to use this so you have opportunities for with stasis weapons, the stasis synergies and stuff like that. The fragments as well, one of the strongest fragments in the game. Do not sleep on this. I switched to Dune Marches. I was using one-eyed mass earlier, but Dune Marches is just overall a strong neutral game exotic. Gives you a lot more slide distance, a lot more movement capabilities. I lose the fight here, but I did get 3 kills, so the Diamond Lance did spawn on the final death. Funny enough, I did spawn right then and there, so I was able to go into the fight, right back into the fight, and clean up that kill direct with the Diamond Lance, which I was more surprised, and also get this second kill. For the rest of the gameplay, I don't really have much else to say besides that if you're going to be using stasis weapons, really start pairing up with your stasis subclasses. The game has really become a very omni element, so whatever your gun is, your element, you're pretty much going to be focusing on the same thing.
Wage war like a true Titan.
Stay Frosty is a nice improvement, but I do look forward to Cold Front, as Cold Front does have a new refreshed loop. Sorry, it has a new refreshed perk pool, so I can't wait to get my hands on that. And I cannot wait to get my hands also, I believe, a new Avalanche for PvE, and I believe Cold Steel or whatever the sword is. That's not too bad. It does get chain reaction now, which apparently works really differently for Stasis one, so really looking forward to that. I believe there's one more weapon, but I can't really put my finger on it. But I'm also in love with like things such as the dungeon. The loot from the dungeon is very, very crucial. People do like playing with pulse rifles for laning, and I think honestly this is one of the pulse rifles where you're going to benefit greatly on that, especially with Desperado, because if anyone tries peeking you out at you again, you're going to want to make sure to take care of them with the Desperado. Sadly, I just died here, but I want to show like, hey, I could have corrected my mistakes if I started moving left or right, making sure that whatever was hitting me was going to be missing. But for the most part, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all the love and support on the channel recently. I really, yeah, really gives me serotonin. So looking forward to making more content. And college is over. I just took my final exam, so I look forward to making more consistent videos. Catch the streams at 9 p.m. usually EST, but I also go on random times, so just, you know, keep notifications on. Join the Discord. Discord also is where I just communicate all the time about what the plans is, grab some people for some content, stuff like that. Eventually I want to do private matches, that way you know, people can take a break from quick play and play with more how to say, not less degenerate people, even though we are degenerates. But anyways, take it easy, Guardians. I'll catch you on the flip side. Enjoy the rest of the video.
Tell them to line up fast. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage. Zone A captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
Peek. Peek.
La la la.
Oh, harder, daddy.
That was spicy.
Got him down, none.
Oh!
That's how it is. Oh my god, what did you do?